Hey everybody, welcome back to Barbecue by Biggs. Today we have some huge, thick pork chops. We're going to rub them up and bathe them in smoke. Stay tuned. Alright, so normally we'd use the B&B briquettes and put a split in and then fill around it, but we can't find the briquettes anywhere, so we're going to use the lump charcoal. We're still going to take the split. As you can see, it's a small split. We're going to put it on the bottom. And then we're just going to fill around with the rest. The last cook I didn't use a whole lot of charcoal, so we just leave that towards the back. And then we'll just take this lump and we'll fill in around it. We'll just fill in around this split. We'll leave a pocket in the front for the lid. Then when we get that chimney lit, we'll just pour it right in this pocket and then get this pit up to temp. All right, let's get her going.
All right, welcome back. We're gonna make a quick brine for these pork chops. Take 4 cups of water, add ½ a cup of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of kosher salt, 4 cloves of garlic roughly cut, 2 tablespoons of dried thyme, and then mix it together. This is a quick brine that'll work for chicken, it'll work for pork, it'll work for just about anything. You can also add other spices to it if you want. This is what we wanted to add to this one because it's simple. After you're done, cover it with water and then cover and put it in the refrigerator for 2 to 6 hours. We like to do it about 4 hours is about right. And then get you a bowl of clean water and just rinse those pork chops off. When you're done, lay them on some paper towels to let them dry. And then what we'll want to do is pat those pork chops dry so we can make sure that we get as much of that moisture off of them as we can. We're then going to take it and put it on a cutting board, and we're just going to remove this hard fat from the edges, and then they'll be ready to coat with rub. So the rub we're using is from the Southwestern Griller. It's the Tipsy Mushroom. What's unique about this rub, it's like a blend of earthy mushrooms that are dried in red wine, so it gives it a unique flavor. And we're just gonna coat this really liberally all across this pork chop, concentrating on the sides and the tops, and make sure we have a good solid coat of this. And if you're interested in this product, we do have a discount code in the description box below. So just check the description box and there is a link to the Southwestern Griller website with a discount code. So we'll get all these rubbed up. As you can tell here, we got a good coating on them, and we'll get them rubbed up and get them ready for the smoker.
All right, we're ready to go on. Pit's at 275 degrees. Like we showed you earlier, we're using B&B lump charcoal, oak flavor, and then we put a split of hickory in there. So what we're doing is layering that flavor of that smoke. So we got the oak flavor that's layered on, we have the hickory flavor that's layered on, and then we also have that Southwestern Griller Tipsy Mushroom that has a mushroom flavor and a little bit of heat. So there's a lot of flavors being laid on these big pork chops. So we're gonna get these on, and we'll leave them in here for about an hour before we check on them again. So load it. I do have temperature probes in them so I can watch them. We use the fireboard to monitor temperatures, but we'll get those plugged in, and we'll see you guys back here in about an hour. All right, these pork chops have been on for about an hour. Let's check in on them. Internal is about 125 degrees. We're gonna bring them up to about 145, 150, and then pull them off. We'll bring y'all back then. Looks like about another 45 minutes or so. All right, so internal temp's about 140 degrees. The pork chops have been on for about an hour and 30 minutes or so. We're gonna pull them off, sauce them up, put them back on. Only leave them on for about 10 or 15 minutes to get a good sticky glaze on them, and we'll go from there. So let's do that now. Get you a little closer so you can see the color of them. It's got good color. They're looking good. Let's sauce them up. We'll get it back on. So what we're going to do here is just take them off the rack, dip them, roll them around. A little bit of barbecue sauce, whatever your favorite barbecue sauce is. That way we coat the whole thing, and then we'll drip it off and get it back on the rack. So we'll do that with the rest of these, and we'll get them back on. Then we'll just take this brush, brush the tops out a little bit, make it a little even. This is just making them pretty, and then we'll get them back on. All right. All right, like I said, we'll get these on for about 10-15 minutes, let them get sticky, and we'll get them right back off. See you in a minute, cut them up. All right, these things are done. Let's get them off of here. The sauce is thickened up. They're looking good, sticky. Get you in for a closer look. Oh yeah, those are gonna be great. We're gonna probe them right quick, make sure they're all at temp. As you know, you don't mess around with pork, so we're gonna probe them all, make sure we got a good temp, and then pull them off, let them rest. All right, we're losing a little light here, but we'll cut it up and show you what it looks like. If you look in there, it's still very, very juicy. Juice is running out of it. Let's get a taste of it. We're gonna get a taste of this. Real thick pork chop. It's still real juicy. You can definitely taste the hint of hickory smoke in there, plus the mushroom, the spice. It's just really, really good. Really juicy. The brine really shines through. You guys need to try this. Real good.